Good morning. Just realised I haven't got any eggs. Don't always have noodles and tuna for breakfast, believe it or not. I seem to talk about my dad quite a lot in these vlogs, and that's because he's probably had the biggest impact on my life, and quite possibly the biggest influence. And one thing he's always taught me to do is to always give 100%, and it's what this vlog's going to be about today. It's nothing personal about my life or anything like that. It's just, you know, as you guys know, the ones who have watched this before, you know that, you know, the whole point really, and the whole reason I did start doing what I do is to help as many people as I can, and to separate the bullshit and the pointless stuff that people tend to do in order to live leaner, happier, healthier lifestyles. And there's a lot of things that I'm going to be covering today, which are things that I've done in the past, but it's obviously aimed at people in the fitness industry who do silly things and things that I see on Instagram and Facebook and
Coffee's like a religion to me. I've loved coffee ever since I was old enough to drink it. The only problem was, I discovered that when I drank coffee I'd feel really good, and then I wouldn't feel so good afterwards.
Probably drinking decaf. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is Bulletproof coffee. So what people tend to believe is that if you put 80 grams... Yes, you did hear that correctly. 80 grams of butter, Kerrygold apparently, that it gives you some sort of magical fat burning superpowers. It's absolutely... Here we have a packet of rice, 250 grams, and if we were to include 180 grams of chicken with this, it would equal the amount of calories which is in 80 grams of butter. I do not. There's literally zero evidence supporting bulletproof coffee. But think about it logically, okay? And if you are doing this, please think, if you were trying to lose weight and you were adding 580 calories to your fucking cup of coffee in the morning, you are just... Oh, I don't know what the thinking is behind it. It doesn't do anything. It's just putting butter in coffee. And the worst thing is that many people, if they don't see results with butter, they blame it on the butter, and then they go out and buy MCT oil, which is, or has a better effect apparently. It's a load of rubbish, it's a load of shit. Don't put MCT oil in your coffee, don't put butter, don't put coconut oil. When you've got really good marketing, like the guy in the video, when you have gullible people, and there's a lot of them in the fitness industry, then, you know, people will do anything to try and lose weight, and I feel sorry for these ones because they try and grab onto every single fad out there. And these are the people who usually don't make any progress because they are always looking for that ultimate thing. Literally just been for a sunbed. First time in God knows how long. Just from working in the old gym, no natural light in there at all, and I just realised that I haven't really had any sunlight, and well, this year. It's only 2017, it's only 9 days in, but yeah, last year I didn't really have any sun in me, and the whole point of that session as well, I did play football on the weekends, not sure if I said it already, just calves, hamstrings, hip flexors, fucking ruined. So thought I'd yeah, just go into the gym and do some stretching really. So off home now, I'm gonna make some food because I'm bloody starving. I'm gonna get onto part 2 now. On top of the fridge, and that's where they belong. Branched chain amino acids. They, literally, are pointless. Lots of studies have shown now, I've lost the number, flooring them, just saying that they are absolutely pointless if protein needs are matched come the end of the day. That is what is important. Your body is so smart. Just because you are doing 30 minutes of this on an empty stomach does not mean that you need to take some sort of these beforehand in order to preserve muscle mass. 30 minutes of cardio an hour. You don't need to be taking it if protein is matched or hit even come the end of the day. You know, protein supplements will make them sound as interesting and important as can be, and they'll make them in these flamboyant, extravagant flavours, citrus fruit blast. Oh, fuck off. Literally, no, there's no need to take these. And I had a look at the back earlier as well, actually. 2 scoops per 2 scoops, 5 grams of protein. So why buy something like this when you could just have a protein shake? A protein shake. A protein shake. Protein shake. Before, if you want to cover your bases and have some protein before you train fasted, or have something, just have a protein shake. It's got 30 grams of protein in it. The first black whiteboard, not blackboard, the first whiteboard vlog has come alive in 2017. First of many, you should imagine. The next point, something that a lot of people are going to be doing now because it's that time of the month where people are looking to get into shape and they're reading up and boom, Google, fasted cardio, the be all and end all to fat loss, shredded gains. It's not. What I've got here is 2 people. I'm not going to give them names this time as well because you know what happened on last time's vlog. So we've got non-fasted and fasted. The non-fasted is the guy in blue. The guy in red is the fasted guy. So he's the one who trains fasted. Fasted means training without eating food. People tend to think that if you train fasted without eating food that you're going to be expending or burning more fat because there's no food in your system. Then your body hasn't got any food to sort of burn. It only has body fat to burn because there's no food in your... Anyway, what is happening is this. So there is absolutely zero benefit of fasted or of doing fasted cardio unless obviously you enjoy doing it or you struggle to train on a stomach with some food in it. So yeah, that's the only real benefit of it. And if you're like, oh shut up, there is, of course you burn fat when there's no food in your system. Of course you do. No, you don't. So this right here is the timeline. So as the day goes by, and right up here is the calories burnt and calories eaten. So we've got 0 to 400 and we've got 0 to minus 400 down here. It may sound confusing, I'll explain. So at the top we've got 2000 calories because this is what the 2 men are going to be consuming. Here we have guy 1, the fasted guy, the guy who believes that if you train fasted, boom, results. So he wakes up at 6 AM and what he does, he goes to the gym without having any food and he burns 400 calories. Well done. Good stuff. But then what he does, because he has 2,000 calories to eat, is he eats the 2,000 calories. So he burns 400, and then from there, about 7:30 a.m, once he finishes his fasted cardio, he starts eating. And the 2,000 calories pop up and up and up until the end of the day, 10 p.m, that's when he has his last meal. He's eaten 2,000 calories. So he ends up right there, okay? So he's obviously created that 400 calorie deficit, okay? He's created that 400 calorie deficit, but then again, he's eaten it back in 400, and then that takes him up to 1,600 calories for the day. And then we have Mr. Non-Fasted. So he doesn't believe in this shit. He gets up at 6 a.m. as well. And what he does, he waits until about 10 a.m. before he starts to train. So he has his food, and then at 10 a.m. he decides to train. So he has 400 calories for breakfast, okay? He has 400 calories. What he then does is at 10 a.m. he decides to go to train. And what he does is that he burns 400 calories, just like this guy, just like Mr. Fasted Cardio. But then he ends up here. So he's burnt that 400 calories that he's eaten, and he's burnt it, okay? Then what he does, because he has 1,600 calories left, he eats 1,600 calories, and guess what? They both end up there. See what I mean? So regardless as to whether or not you do fasted cardio or not, what really matters is the calories that you consume at the end of the day. And obviously, the exercise is also important. But, you know, people will do this. They'll exercise, they'll see that they've burnt 800 calories, and then they'll eat an extra 800, and then that's just defeating the object. So don't do that as well. But in terms of fasted cardio, there's no real benefit of it, because like you've seen there. So that's it from me. I'm going to call it a night. Going to chill out. If you like that, subscribe, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, because it means a lot to me. If you think it's shit, again, don't click the dislike button.